Hello, everyone. Hola, mundo. Welcome to Voces Poderosas 2024. I'm Jackie Bouvier, and again, I'm here, shining the light on our nation's most powerful voices of influence. I'm honored to have created a movement that highlights and celebrates the brilliance of our Latinos in all of the United States, all the leaders out there. These interviews inspire and empower our Latinidad, showcasing voices that impact and drive change. Voces Poderosas is a transformative shortcast spotlighting trailblazers, pioneers, catalysts, and leaders. These exceptional professionals bring insightful wisdom to inform, inspire, and empower you, helping to catapult you to the next level of success and personal empowerment. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Jose Flores, the CEO of Anchor Automotive and true trailblazer in the world of technology and innovation. Jose has been recognized as one of the top 30 in their 30s, the USHCC Hispanic Businessperson of the Year, and a 40 under 40 honoree. He's also a board director and a serial entrepreneur who's making a massive impact across industries. Without further ado, join me as we dive into his journey of leadership and entrepreneurship and the future of innovation. Jose, welcome to Voces Poderosas. How are you?
Thanks for having me, Jackie. I'm very excited. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me again.
It's awesome to be here. Truly,
Yeah,
just reading your bio inspires me so much more every time. You're just truly a trailblazer. Thank you for what you're doing. Tell us about your story. What is your why? What drives you?
I think that's a great question. So, as you said, my name is Jose Luis Flores. I'm the CEO for Ancor Automotive and also recently the founder of ID2 Tech. I think my story is rooted in resilience and a relentless desire to innovate. Going back, I come from a very hardworking family. I remember when mi padre used to give me my allowance, but I had to work for it. And at that point back then, I didn't understand what hard work was and the why. But now I look back in time and I'm very grateful of the way my family raised me and just make me have that mindset of you need to earn, you need to speak for yourself, and you need to question the whys and the if you can be better, right? I've been always a relentless driver, and I'll have always this desire to innovate and create and just be disruptive. I remember back in the days the word disruptive was a little bit with a negative connotation. I think right now disruptive for me it's something that you pry on. It's how are we going to impact in a positive way and change the world, right? So I always been driven by the belief that you just don't accept the way things are. You imagine how they could be, and you just take immediate action and make it happen. So I started my career taking on leadership roles in more than 5 different countries, more than 10 different industries, and that just speaks of who I am. Having those leap of faith, like leaving your family back in Mexico, your friends, and just jumping into the unknown. I think that has built the foundation and helped me navigate complex challenges and see the bigger picture. So today, as the CEO of Ancor Automotive and the founder of ID2 Tech, Ancor Automotive, it's a data management tier one automotive company, and ID2 Tech is AI and blockchain technology company. So I'm highly focused on harnessing the power of AI and blockchain, create technology that it's groundbreaking but also accessible, right? And I think, Jackie, my why is very simple. Is I just want to show that with vision, relentless driving, determination, and a bold approach, there's no limits that you can achieve, especially when you bring diverse perspectives to the table.
Wow, that's powerful. And what you're doing is powerful. and everything that you've accomplished at such a young age. I know empowers so many people out there, me including myself. And so thank you for following your why and aligning. And just tell me a little bit more about how that aligns with your culture and what you're doing and how this Hispanic Heritage, not month, but cultural change and shift in this country plays a part in your career.
Yeah, I think cultural wise, it also comes back from my family values. Mexicans were hardworking. We're always very close to our family. So that aligns pretty well with Hispanic Heritage Month, but also that has shown me to pray and have the culture as one of my pillars in my company. And we actually
Oh, wow.
transform the word culture to what we call the culture, the COOLTURE, culture. And that's
I
why
love
we
that.
just, yeah, it's a great term. It's a new term. It's culture. That's who we are and represent us. And that's why we have won 2 years in a row best places to work, because everyone wants to be part of our culture, part of a movement. We're a very close tight group that we identify as at each other, and we're like misfits. We bring different type of things to the table, different perspectives, different approaches, different cultures. There's a lot of diversity, and diversity helps the businesses thrive because they bring different things to the table. So to your question of the Hispanic Heritage Month, I think it's very deeply meaningful to me. I don't think it's just a celebration of our story, but it's more of a recognition of the impact that we continue to make as Hispanics, right? For me, it's a reminder of the immense contributions that we're bringing to the country, not just culturally, but also economically. We just learned a couple of weeks ago in San Diego Latitude that the Hispanics are 3.6 trillion GDP, one of the fifth largest economies in the world.
Wow.
That's just a huge number, and it reflects the power not just as consumers but also as innovators and leaders, right? And the culture values like hard work, family, community, and those are the principles that are the foundation of how I lead today, both Anchor and ID2 Tech.
That's phenomenal. That it truly is inspirational. And I truly love that term. I think every company should adapt the term that aligns with their motivation behind of who you are, right? And I know that sometimes working even in small startups or corporate America, it can be a little difficult to align and to be part of any type of culture, right? Or culture. So I commend you for that. Congratulations. What advice would you give the younger generation? What would you say to this younger generation that's coming up with this not only AI live, the type mindset and very digital era. So I'm curious to see what you have to say.
Yeah, I think my advice is I have a couple of advices. First, that innovation is for everyone. Be always curious, but I think the most important one for me is don't be afraid to fail. I always tell my team, I always tell my friends, my fellow entrepreneurs, fail forward and fail fast. It's not what you do with, it's not about failing. Everyone's going to fail in this entrepreneurial journey. It's about what lesson learned do you take away from that failure, and how fast do you react towards that failure to just keep moving forward, right? So be always curious, and know that there's always going to be Latinos and Hispanics. We're a very powerful community behind you, supporting you. So I encourage everyone and all the young professionals to step up into leadership roles and just embrace industries like AI, blockchain, and tech innovation, which we're very good at also. We're trailblazers. The Latino community is one of the fastest growing businesses, creating business opportunities. We're always very sharp, we move fast. We are always trying to find creative ways to
Hmm.
find complex problems, right? So don't, like, my final message, I guess, is don't wait for permission. Don't wait for someone to tell you it's your time. Just seize the opportunity now, learn, innovate, and build upon that, because technology, it's coming, it's our future, it's coming fast. So you either jump on it or you get left behind.
That's powerful. I think this is great. And I love the advice because the reason why I started Voces Poderosas was very, very organic. It was last year and it was during Hispanic Heritage Month. My daughter said, Mom, she's a senior in college, and she said, Mom, what are those powerful voices out there that I can look up to? And do I just search on LinkedIn, Ayala Martinez, or what last name? And I said, well, let me interview a few people that I've met throughout the years. And it just became a shortcast. And so I think it's very important for the younger generation to hear the stories, right? And not only be immersed in all of this very short TikToks, information that comes at them. So, with that said, any last words that you would like to put out there into the universe, the world, about yourself, or something that you have been teaching in this trajectory of your journey of life to others?
Yeah, definitely. I think don't be afraid to look for mentorship or ask questions. We're always here. Know that it's possible. Everything is achievable. You just need to have the mindset and your objectives very clear. But once you settle on those, everyone can be whatever they want as long as you put the discipline, time, and effort, right?
That's great. That's great advice. And you've given us so much. I truly appreciate you coming to Voces Poderosas Shortcast. I'm honored. I'm excited. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You're a powerful influencer, and you're making so many new journey trailblazing opportunities. You're pioneering, really. And Latinos look up to guidance and need that type of inspiration. So thank you for sharing your wealth of knowledge and expertise with us, and allowing me the privilege to be able to ask you these questions. Thank you for being on Voces Poderosas and for making a difference in this nation, and for being a young person at it and doing it. Continue doing what you're doing. You're doing amazing work.
No, thanks for having me. Great to be here.
Gracias.
Gracias, saludos, bye.
Saludos. Bye.